Well, developing tonight, the number of people killed in Lahaina is now 93, and hundreds still remain unaccounted for. It is now the deadliest U.S. wildfire in more than 100 years. 2,200 structures have been destroyed. 86% of those were residential buildings. We have expanded live team coverage tonight on Maui and here on the mainland, where efforts to help are being spearheaded from Los Angeles. But we do begin with KCAL's Jeff Nguyen, who starts us off tonight in Lahaina.
Leslie, the governor's office says that beginning this weekend, 500 hotels will be made available to locals who have been displaced, and then another 500 will be set aside for FEMA workers. And right behind us, a new shelter opened up this morning. As the death toll rises, authorities in Maui say the effort to find and identify the dead is still in the early stages. Cadaver dogs are sifting through the rubble of thousands of buildings burnt to the ground, mostly homes.
We're bringing in more. We're bringing in more teams and more dogs so we can speed up that process as much as we can.
This man says he's searching for missing family members.
We've been to a lot of hotels inside Lahaina, but none of them are there. So we've been to police station, we called Red Cross, anywhere that we can find them, but nothing.
Access to Lahaina, the historic town in western Maui that suffered the worst devastation, remains limited.
It's closed. Nobody can go in.
While many residents are taking shelter at facilities like this community center, people all around western Maui are telling their stories of survival and loss.
And then I saw one Fred dead on the ground like a piece of charcoal, like Pompeii almost, just dead. I mean, there's nothing you could do. It was that fast. Bill Weiland's well-known art gallery in Lahaina burned to the ground. He says the building was the first movie theater in the state of Hawaii. He escaped on his motorcycle with only his laptop and passport, leaving his car behind to be consumed by the fire.
Literally flames behind me. I could feel it burning the back of my neck. And I could see the embers all in front of me. They were swirling around because there were like 70-mile-an-hour winds. It was insane. The investigation continues into the cause of the fire, and questions remain about why Hawaii's warning sirens were not activated to alert tourists and locals. And as the death toll rises, the major concern is how to accommodate the rising number of victims. And on Maui, the major problem is that there is only one hospital and only 3 mortuaries. Leslie?
So much help needed in that area still. Now, Jeff, you talked about Bill Weiland. You talked about how he was able to get out. We saw what his gallery looks like now, just completely in charred rubble. Has he been able to go back into the town to see if anything was able to be salvageable, anything saved?
So he was able to essentially talk his way in on Wednesday, the day after the fire ripped through town. And he says, you know, basically his analogy, his words, is as if a bomb went off. He says that around town, all you have are concrete slabs on the ground. His car was completely torched. His brother's business next door leveled. Right next to his business is Mick Fleetwood's famous business as well, so that's been leveled. It is his newest gallery. He is a huge property owner here in Hawaii, and it was his biggest gallery, and there was nothing saved. So he is right now contemplating whether or not he wants to rebuild there. Leslie?
So many historic sites that hold so many memories to so many, including the people that are from the island. Jeff Nguyen, live from Maui. Thank you so much.